everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about my belly button piercing. So this video was requested by someone who commented on one of my videos. They wanted me to do a video talking more about my belly button piercing. So I had my belly button pierced in 2005. I remember it well. In 2005 I had my belly button pierced, and I remember it was literally my least painful piercing. It didn't hurt, and yeah, it just didn't hurt. I remember I laid down on the bed and they put like the iodine stuff on my belly. They marked my belly so I can look in the mirror to see if I was happy with the position, and then I was, and she went ahead, the piercer went ahead and she clamped my belly button, like the skin that I wanted pierced, because obviously there's several ways of getting your belly button pierced. And then she pushed the needle in and I barely even felt a pinch. It was so quick. It was not painful. I've had a few piercings in my lifetime and that was my least painful piercing and the easiest to heal. It probably took about 6 weeks to heal. Honestly, it healed so quickly. And yeah, and then the way I cleaned it was sea salt water. So I remember having this plastic cup that I filled up with boiling water, not boiling enough to like burn yourself, but you want it to be boiled enough to melt the sea salt, and you want it to kind of cool down warm enough to go on your skin. So please do be careful when you boil water, when you clean your piercings. But yeah, I either use kettle water or boil on the hob water. On the hob is obviously more sterile because it's more fresh and you're avoiding things like lime scale from the kettle and things like that, and it's just better. But to be honest, either way is perfect as long as you use sea salt, not table salt. I always use sea salt for my piercings, the best way to clean your piercings. It's not too harsh, and yeah, it's the perfect way to clean your piercing. And I laid down and I had the plastic cup over my belly button like that and held it there for a good 15-20 minutes. I think 10 minutes is even fine. And then I got a cotton swab and just gave it a little wipe and then just left it at that. And it took like 6 weeks to heal. It healed so quickly. It was easy. It was pain-free. But now it's 2024. And I still have the same belly button piercing. I've had a child since. I gave birth to my daughter in 2013. As you can imagine, pregnancy does change your body, especially your piercings and tattoos. But yeah, the skin where my belly button piercing is has gone very, very thin. Like, it's very thin. I cannot wear dangly jewellery on my belly button anymore. I can't wear big belly button bars anymore. It has to be something quite small and light, not too heavy. I do find that it gets a little bit, not painful, but it catches and gets a little bit sore on the zips of my clothes as well. So wearing loose clothing is better. But yeah, I just got to make sure I avoid anything catching on it because it's quite thin. I was debating taking it out and then having it re-pierced a little bit deeper, but then I was like, I don't know. Plus it won't look the same because you might end up seeing the scar over the piercing, like above the piercing. So I might just keep it as it is. And I was very tempted to get like the bottom part of my belly button pierced. It's very, very thin. So I'm going to take it out. You can see it's so thin. But yeah, it is super, super thin. But yeah, you can see how thin it is now. Sorry, I'm just doing up my belly button piercing. But piercings, especially surface piercings, they do tend to grow out and get thinner, and yeah, they do change because obviously your body's always changing, so the piercing changes as well. But yeah, as you can see, it's just a little light butterfly, not heavy at all, just nice and light and comfortable. And when I was pregnant, I wore one of those stretchy, long pregnancy, like maternity bars. It was like that long, and it was like bendy, flexible. I wore one of them and it helps because when my belly stretched, the bar kind of stretched with it rather than the metal one. Obviously it wouldn't stretch, and your belly, like your belly button piercing, is going to stretch, and you don't want it to stretch over the metal. You want it to have something flexible and comfortable. But yeah, That's what I had when I was pregnant. I had like the flexible, comfortable, long belly button bar, and that really helped. I was debating taking it out, but I'm like, I can still wear a bar in it that's comfortable. So yeah, I'm just happy to keep it. So that's what I do now, just keep it. And I just make sure I wear light bars. So my advice to you all is, if you've got a belly button piercing that's no longer any good, like mine, you just got to make sure that you wear the right bars for it, nice and light, plastic ones ideally. I mean, my one's a metal one, but it's light, so it's fine, but the lighter the better. So that is the end of my video. I hope you all enjoyed watching. If you want to see more content from me, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all so much, and I will see you all in my next video.